Good morning or good afternoon, depending where you are. My name is Darren Joseph from HTJ.tax. We're a team that seeks to demystify the sometimes confusing world of international tax compliance, particularly for those who may be US exposed. Have a look at our website. We have over 2,000 articles on our YouTube channel. We have over 1,000 videos that speak to different aspects of international tax for those of you who live that international lifestyle. Today, we're joined by the one and only international tax badass, Mr. Jimmy Sexton, who is based in Dubai. Jimmy, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. I have my LLM, but I'm an international tax advisor.
Gotcha. Thank you very much. When I think of one country that's been picked on recently, I come back to the UAE, right? And if you're in Spain and you've been tax resident in Spain for X number of years and you move to Dubai, you have to continue paying taxes in Spain under these fallback rules. So I'm wondering. So recently, I'm sure everyone is aware, at least that pays attention to the space, that there's been the imposition of a 9% corporate tax. Not everyone in specific circumstances can trigger it. Do you think that this is the beginning of a change in the UAE's tax landscape, or is it a one-off? It's done, it's dusted, there's nothing else to see here. You can move on.
No, I think it's going to evolve, right? I mean, I think the UAE is trying to tread a very fine line between being an attractive financial center and business hub, and obviously being an attractive business center and financial hub requires tax advantages, right? I mean, you have to be. I mean, this is one of the things that always sort of gets me with Europe, that they're always trying to somehow grow their economies and stimulate business and all this stuff while subjecting everything to very heavy taxation. I mean, it's proven throughout history that if you want to stimulate the economy and attract businesses, you need to lower taxes, right? And so I think taxes is obviously one of the things in the UAE that's very attractive about it. But they have to tread this fine line, like you were saying about blacklists and gray lists and all this stuff, where if they don't have any taxes at all, they're not going to be very successful as a financial center because they're going to be blacklisted, they're going to be gray listed. You're not going to be able to transact business from the UAE with the rest of the world in a very efficient and reliable manner. And so I think that they're trying to ride this fine line of staying attractive to businesses who are looking for global headquarters and places to do business, but also keeping the international tax cartel community happy so that you can actually do business from there, right? And so I think for the time being, it's, this is done. There's nothing more to see here. But look, things are constantly evolving, right? We don't know what the next step of the global tax deal is going to be, right? I mean, we have this big OECD global tax deal that only applies to, the biggest companies. But like with anything, right, the threshold's going to come down. I mean, at some point, it's going to apply to all businesses, right? And I wouldn't be surprised if at some point we saw a global minimum individual income tax, right? That's going to apply to individuals. And you'd probably sell it the same way, right? It applies to billionaires only, and the next thing you know, you make $100,000, you have to pay minimum tax. And so I think that as the international tax landscape evolves, so will the UAE's tax system, right? I mean, they're gonna have to continually ride this fine line of trying to stay attractive to high net worth individuals and businesses, and at the same time keep the international tax cartel happy, so that you can actually do business from there, right? So I think for the time being, I don't think we're going to see anything new jump off in the next couple of years, probably. But I think for sure it is going to evolve as the international tax landscape evolves. It's going to have to.
No, absolutely. I completely agree with you.
So if you're a 6, 7, or 8-figure investor, entrepreneur, or business owner who needs a tailor-made solution from a qualified team of professionals, we can help you achieve the international lifestyle, the freedom, and even the tax savings you're looking for. Visit us at htj.tax and live that international life.